Well, this is it. The Canadian real estate market, it's finally in decline. If you've been waiting for prices to finally come down, you might be getting your wish. People have been saying for months to me that the real estate bubble, it's about to pop. And now sales are down by 50, 60, even 70% in some cities. So were they right? Has the Canadian real estate bubble finally popped? But wait a second, hold up. Prices in most of these Canadian cities right now are flat, or in some cases, they've actually gone up. How could this be possible where we've seen, like Montreal, for example, has had 75% decline in sales and their price went up? What the heck is going on with this Canadian real estate market right now? Well, I'm going to break it all down. We're going to start in my local market, Regina, Saskatchewan. Then we're going to look through the rest of the country, go through everything that's happened. This is your May 2020 Canadian real estate market update. Hey guys, welcome back to Prairie Real Estate. My name is Matthew Pfeiffer. I'm a real estate agent in Regina, Saskatchewan. I went for a walk in the park the other day. Some jerk threw a can of Coke at me, bounced right off my head. It's okay, I wasn't hurt. It's just a soft drink. That's a really bad joke. I need new jokes, put them in the comments below. I enjoy teaching people about real estate, about the market, giving them tips. So if you want to know more, even just keeping up to date on the real estate market, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. It'd be much appreciated. Now, what we've seen is probably the biggest decrease in real estate prices across Canada. Hot real estate markets like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, all of them are reporting that prices are way down to go along with that big drop in sales. Well, that was what I expected to write when I started typing up this script in mid-April. I've been doing more frequent updates through the pandemic of what's going on in the real estate market and interest rates and things like that. And everybody was telling me that prices are gonna crash 30, 40, 50, 60%. That's what all the comments had said. Well, if you look back at the biggest decline in real estate prices in Canadian history, which was kind of that late 80s, early 90s recession we went through, prices dropped about 20 to 25% across the country. So seeing prices drop 2 or 3 times that amount, that's just not going to happen. That would be absolutely historic, and that's not where we're at right now. But how is it though we've had 50 or 60, 75% drops in the number of sales reported, and yet prices are either flat or in some cases they've gone up? How could that possibly be? Well, one thing that did happen is that listings came down a whole bunch, and in some cases they've dropped more than the number of sales have. So there's less inventory in the market for those buyers that are still buying to look at. What we're gonna do is we're gonna break things down. I'm gonna start with my market, Regina, Saskatchewan. Then I'm gonna go to the rest of the country, give you all a breakdown in terms of what's happening for sales, listings, how many places are on the market, and where they're at for the average price. Okay, let's start it off in the Queen City, Regina, Saskatchewan, my hometown. And if you're like me, you're probably already waiting for the rider season to get started. I don't know if we're gonna have one this year or how it's gonna be, but if you're a season ticket holder, you go to games regularly, let me know in the comments below what section you sit in. I'd love to be able to come say hi to you one day at a game. So sales in Regina were down 50%, but listings were also down 50%. Our benchmark price sits about $254,000, which is up about 0.5%. And when we started the month, the number of places in the market was about 1,150, which is down. We had about 1,250 the month before that. So when Regina is sitting around 1,100 to 1,200 listings on the market, I see that's around a balanced market. So maybe for the first time in a number of years, we're actually sitting in a balanced spring market in Regina. And as the province starts to reopen things and businesses get going again, people get back to work, I expect that number of listings to start climbing. But I also expect the number of buyers to get out and start buying a little more. So I think we're gonna see kind of the listings and the sales continue to move up in a pretty similar fashion in the city of Regina. Okay, we started out west last month, let's start out east this month. In Montreal, sales are down 70%, and the number of new listings that came on the market was down 75%. Right now, the active listings on the market in the city of Montreal is down 26% from where it was in March. Their median price went up 5%. In Toronto, sales are down 67%. New listings come on the market, that's down 64%. Their benchmark price moved up 0.1%. Continue to move out west, let's go to Calgary, where sales are down 63%. The number of new listings on the market is down 53%, meaning that the active number of listings on the market is down 25% from the month before, and their average price is down 1%. Staying in Alberta, we're gonna go out to Edmonton, where sales are down 55% from where they were in April of 2019, but they're down 36% from where they were the month before. The number of new listings is down 46% from April of 2019 and down 31% from where they were in March of 2020. Prices are down 3.3% from April in 2019, but they're up 2.8% from last month. Finishing things off out in beautiful Vancouver, sales are down 40% from where they were in April 2019 and down 56% from where they were a month ago. The new listings are down 60% from where they were in April of 2019 and down 48% from where they were last month. Their benchmark price, which is over $1 million still, is up 2.5% from where they were in April of 2019 and just slightly up 1% from where they were last month. Well, I don't think looking back at this data, this is what anybody expected. In fact, I think most people's expectations, mine included, those are out the window. We see record historic lows for the number of places sold, and yet prices really haven't changed much. In some cases, they went up. What happened is that the number of listings on the market also dropped, in most cases the exact same amount as number of sales or by more. So there was less inventory for buyers to look at, which is keeping prices stable right now. What's going to happen once the provinces start restarting their economy and getting people back to work? I expect the number of sales to go up, but I also expect the number of listings to continue to go up as well. What I'm seeing right now is buyers starting to look at getting back in the market, and sellers who had put off putting their house on the market, they're starting to get ready to put them on the market. So I think those will increase at similar rates. If you're looking to get into Canadian real estate, maybe you're a first-time buyer, you're kind of unsure what's going on in this crazy world because we are in a new world. Real estate's gonna be sold in a brand new way. Well, I've got a whole series of videos right here, all specific to first-time home buyers that can probably help you get through some of those questions you've got. If you got more generic real estate things that you're not sure on and just want to get some more information, I've got a series of videos here you can check out, kind of give you more general real estate knowledge. I appreciate everybody watching. This has been your May 2020 Canadian Real Estate Market Update.